This is where it gets fun and interesting. When you decide to climb a hill with a rocky ledge covered in snow. Yeah. And it's just cold enough that when you breathe a little harder, it burns right in the back of your lungs a little bit. Back here, yeah. It's slickery. My turn. Here we go. Alright, good morning guys. Here we are on top of our hill, glassing. We've already seen quite a few deer this morning. The problem is we haven't seen a lot of deer with big antlers on our heads yet. A lot of does, mostly does, a couple little bucks. We got a good snow last night, as you can see. So it's making picking stuff up really really and on top of it we can pretty much see everywhere. Everything's walked in the trails through the snow. It looks like it's going to be super clear today, so it's going to make it cold. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, that we got deer coming off the mountain. We saw something this morning in the headlights coming off the way we came in. We pretty much hugged the base of the mountain. I was watching for tracks and stuff, but we saw something in the headlights, so I'm hoping that's a sign that stuff's moving off. But I have no idea what I'm talking about either. I hope you guys believe me. So. And Corey's over here. I'm on this side because he's right at first light. He's the one that picked up deer first. I was over with Casey covering that country, but never seen anything right at first light, and I still haven't heard from Casey on the radio that he's picked anything up. So we're gonna sit here and glass until we find something to chase. It's Sunday. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, we just spent about a little over an hour and a half up on top here glassing. Saw some deer, didn't pick up any of the bucks that we're looking for. So instead of sitting up there freezing our butts off with this wind is bitter cold. It's 37 outside temperature, so with that wind, it's got to be in the 20s. With the snow, we decided we're going to take advantage of it. We don't get it very often down here, so we're going to go run some roads that run along the base of this big mountain and see if we can't pick up some tracks, some good mature buck tracks. And if we can find one or two, we might do a little follow, see if we can find something. So here we go. Okay guys, here we go, afternoon hunt. Most of the snow has melted off. We still got a little bit in spots underneath trees, but for the most part everything's melted off. It's warmed up a little bit this afternoon. The wind's picking up a little bit more than what it was earlier today, or earlier this afternoon. But it's supposed to pretty much be done and over with tonight, so the sun's out. Hopefully we can start getting some of these deer out of the woodworks and just keep hammering on them just until we can get them to cooperate and stand still in one spot for us. Right, guys? Right. See, they agree. He's looking at me like, what are you talking about, dude? See, told you. Huh?
What's that?
Huh? They're like, that guy's full of it. I don't know what he's talking about. They're calling Travis, you got another guide?
Not at all.
Alright guys, we'll see you on top of our spot here. Holy crap guys, that was close. So we are literally halfway up this hill and we stopped for a second to catch our breath before we made it up the rest of the way, and we look back down the hill and what, 75 yards max? 75 yards max from the rover. Downwind is 3 does and 1 of the bucks we've been looking for. We shut the doors normally. We talked while we were getting ready. They were just sitting there feeding, didn't even care. We just got Corey into I don't know, maybe 30 yards, maybe in the thick trees. If it wasn't for the trees, that deer would be dead. Love it. It's frustrating at the same time, but I love it. That's why I love mule deer. You just never know. It just like that, things change. We aren't even close to, I mean, it's still early. We still got plenty of light to wait on to glass in, so we're gonna head up. We'll probably be able to pick these deer back up down the canyon here, so it's a good way to start the afternoon hunt. Well, excuse me, I've been battling a cold on top of everything the past 4 days. But anyways, this wind is frigid cold. Oh, right to the bone, man. We got deer all over the place. I mean, we probably honestly got 60 deer scattered around. We all set up in different locations on this hill, but no bucks. I mean, no mature bucks. We got a couple spikes and a couple forkies, but that's it. And I can't figure out where one of the bucks went, because I'm almost 100% positive the group of does we have over here on the left was the group that he was in, and he was rutting. And now a big 3x3 that we've tried to kill too, that we just tried to kill actually, is kind of mingling with them, and he's not chasing doe at all. He's just hanging out and feeding. He doesn't even care about them. But the big buck that was with them is gone. I know he's in the trees. I know the other big buck's in the trees. We haven't spotted that little herd yet at all. I know this wind's playing a big role in that. It's supposed to get windier here in, till the sun goes down, and then like an hour after, and then it's supposed to mellow out. So hopefully tomorrow it helps us out a little bit, and these deer start running around a little more in the open where we can see them and put some stuff together. It's still been a great day. We are still seeing deer. We've put some stalks on. It's just the big boys are holding up somewhere. It's public land. I love it, and it's mule deer hunting. And on top of it, we're mule deer hunting almost to the end of January. How does that get any better? But just so you guys know, if you think you're gonna come down to Arizona on this late hunt, just come down here with knowing that it's not a gimme. You're not gonna blast deer left and right. You need to come down here just to have fun and be grateful that you get to archery hunt this late in the year in the West, and really in some really cool, pretty country that a lot of you guys will never get, never experience country, a lot of country like this in your home states or areas close, because unless you live down this way, I'm talking more north. It's just, man, it's awesome. It really is. And I'm loving it. I'm loving that we're hunting this time of year. It used to be that this time of year, man, we were putting gear away and cleaning up and already dreaming about next year, making plans. I haven't even started thinking about next year yet. We still got a couple weeks of hunting left. So, thanks. I'll see you guys in a little bit.